What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95, 22 needle. Ready.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Down, triple, 38. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Set, hut. Fight, 97, 60 red, blue striker. Set.
Young on the play action. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here is ready.
Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Set, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Connection made to Tremble. And he's tackled for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air yet again, Young. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Buda Baker picks it off. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Well, that is quite the tone setter offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Shot, 17. Cover, 38. Black shot. Red, cycle. You, yellow. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Ready, set.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he will get the first as they touch him down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake.
Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They start out 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. taking a shot deep here. And this is intercepted. J.C. Horn will pick it off. And the Panthers have it at the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60, blue striker.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
On the double.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Watson, stay. Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Caught, nice game left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Real green. Set. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. Set. Hustle.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
The throw here on 3rd. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them, they make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returnable from near the end zone. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Hunter and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Going play action. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. He dodged the tackle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on 1st down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking out of the gun, here's Rogers. Completed to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Get 300. Get 300. Inside.
They'll go for it. Rogers. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Set punt. Set shot. 17. 6. Member. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets everything he has under this one. It's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, take 26. 258. Yeah, live.
1st down. Here's Rogers. McBride downfield, and he's got it. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Slip again.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times...
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Panthers take over first and 10. The Panthers take over first and 10.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First down, Young. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline, past midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on first down, Young. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. That was Tanneroa McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
22 meters. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. And again. It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on 3rd and long. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young on the play action. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Cardinals 13. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
58.
Rodgers from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. He put everything he's got behind it. To Dobbs, but it's intercepted. J.C. Horn will pick it off.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spend, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
I need to know your location.
Holland.